Now this is not good. Okay, you leaving his. You love raptors as Skarner. Okay,
I love raptors.
This is really bad because like remember there's a stalling period. This is already a huge win. So if you do 1, 2, don't show, then he starts the raptors and you come here, boom, that's good.
True.
What kind of game plan could we play around top and also sculpt the game to our favor? Tell me what your jungle matchup's like. What's Wukong?
Wukong smokes
him.
Viego.
Okay, and we want to play around top, right? So
yeah.
Do you see it?
So
what's up, everyone? Just quickly wanted to talk to you guys about the Jungle Academy. Now, I don't want to, try and sell you guys on something that I don't truly believe is insane, but this program is probably one of the best resources that I've ever seen in terms of if you are serious about your improvement, if you're serious about climbing, then this is probably the way that I would go if I was first, trying to improve at a rapid rate. And I think the main selling point of this program is the daily group jungle coaching sessions. We have all these amazing jungle coaches, all challenger players, all have insane knowledge where you'll have your review, you'll have your VOD reviewed. And if you're looking to catch me, I'm on Friday and Sunday at 11 a.m. AEST. That is for Americans, that'll be the day behind, since you guys are behind us here in Australia. And yeah, just an insane resource. You have also the coaching VOD library. So if you want to, look up a specific matchup, you have the community asking questions, bunch of information just being shared. So I hope to see you guys all in the Jungle Academy. And so that's similar to what I'm saying to you as well. Like the build is OP, Unending Despair, and those two items combined. You will do that in like 80% of your games. But like in this game, Tabby, Thormail, Frozen Heart, just makes you Thanos. Okay,
so
game plan,
to preface this, last time I was also versing a Kindred. I don't know if you remember. He smoked me.
Yep.
I was playing Wukong.
Yeah, he did the.
So now I'm trying to do adaptation. So my first round is very, very weird, and I'm thinking on my feet. So let's see how we could optimize that.
So you gotta. Okay, what are her invades? Let's go through it again, right? We'll go through it again. What are her potential invades? When you lock in, you're loading in. You think what are Kindred's potential invades on the map? Tell me all.
Yeah. So first, I was thinking it's really lucky I have red side top and I want to play for bot because she would want to do red into my blue.
Yep.
So at least I have level 3.
So this is
unless, yeah. So that's the first one. I don't know if she will ever do blue into my red. That sounds psychotic.
This,
but
probably
I think it can work.
But you can counter it by just doing this, right?
Yeah, and I think red buff is
maybe
OP.
you want to part down always and not do up to start, so she can't do blue into your red if you start red as well.
Yeah. I was also thinking she could do if
3
could
camp
you do
invade?
3 camp invade, yeah.
Yeah, that's 2. It's one more.
One more.
Yep.
If it's not top side into bot side.
Late invade.
Late invade, yeah, sure.
Number 3.
That makes sense.
That's pretty much. She does something else to you. That's strange. Whatever. But how do we count? Okay, so these 3 things can happen. Lots to do with invading us here. 2 of them out of 3.
Yeah.
So we just ask our bowling to drop a ward here. This ward is scary because she can do this, right? So we just either us drop a ward here or team drops a ward here. To counter the late invade, we just wait here.
That's OP. I didn't think of that. I would ward the banana, but yeah, she could jump over.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. I remember that's what happened. You warded. Remember, you were on this side. You warded here, and she did this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So that's OP.
Obviously, this, like we say, this invade is so much easier on this side than this because typically, just with the way that the map, I know it's literally, it's very similar, but obviously this wall is thicker. This is an easier path. Right, so this invaded, it's already hard for her. So all you need to do is ward, guard, done. Yeah. And then to cover the 3 camp thing, you're just gonna do this very 1, 2, 3, 4, pull it this way, and then maybe you have a spare ward here, right? If you really want, if your bot lane uses a ward for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so this becomes.
Let's see what happens. No, I was gonna say you want to be locked in, but I now. Playing more solo queue, I now really understand the value in having some autopilotness, Just knowing, oh, like investing Kindred, I've been in this scenario before. I know what to do. That kind of thing I think is important. But obviously that's just something that comes with experiencing that many times. Okay. So, okay, this is interesting. Now we just win. Now we just win the game here. So what should be your action right now?
Yeah, so I was. This is where I need you.
This is great.
Because
Yeah,
what I
this
did
is
was not correct.
what. Okay, so
I
tell me, what's your thoughts here?
Okay, so my top side is wanting my blue. Now their blue. So
Yeah.
we know when she's gonna be there. I'm taking her red right now.
Good.
And I think in hindsight, what I should do is I should do her red side maybe into a bot gank, and play and like split the map. That
Yep.
could be like a potential win condition.
Yep.
And just, I'm not gonna interact with Gwen anyway, so like play the bot side, the winning bot side right now. But I'm so focused on like beating the Kindred, I'm overthinking a lot. So like what I'm doing, that would be my take now.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm doing, but in hindsight, that
Mostly,
is what I should
what
do.
you're saying is good, right? So whenever you do an invade like this, we've talked about this before, you want to stay here. Why not, right? It's an advantage. You have 4 people here. You just killed Kindred. Enemy team are not going to want to walk in here. The best they can do is like ward and know what you're doing. So I would say start Raptors, number 1. 100%. And try and get some wards down. Tell your team. So once you've cemented yourself here, ward, start this.
Okay.
You don't need a leash. You're good at starting Raptors. Raptor side is just better, just in case, right? I would say, I know that Kindred is really low chance to do this, but you don't want to like, you don't want there to be a chance, right? So I'll play like a scenario that could happen, right? Kindred is spawning here in 8 seconds. I know she's going to be very, very late here, but if the enemy team decides to fight, which one is quicker, Raptors or red, and which area is better?
Yeah.
From their bot lane, from bot here, who's sitting here, right? So if I turn the map on, if they fight here, they ward over the wall, they start poking you, and they actually come to fight, and Kindred comes back here, and they're playing Brawl Mash. You would rather just be, hey guys, I'm a level 2. Now what are you going to do?
Good point.
Because she can't contest this one. There's a little chance she can contest this one.
I see that.
In this case, pretty safe because she's dead, but still, it's still better for you to just do Raptor start.
Yep. I see that.
And remember to tell your team to drop a ward here, and you walk this way. You drop a ward here for yourself. You back ping your team off. You say, everyone go back. Everyone go back to your lanes. We don't need a leash here. I want you to be in lane so enemy bot can't just push. And then we can't do this punish. So the only time your bot lane should stay here is if the enemy are contesting. If the bot is contesting, they should stay. If the enemy bot is not contesting, they should go back to bot. So them leashing here is a big mistake. Big mistake. If your bot lane leashes you here. Okay.
Yeah, I think they do.
Right. So then the next thing is like, okay, after we've decided to do Raptors red, you should always do these 3 camps straight away. You could even do like you're just playing on your own side. Raptors, E to here, right? You do QE. You do QE. I mean, you can do QW2 and just whatever. It doesn't really matter. But you can also do QE.
Yep.
Now, then you're going to decide after red, right? I'm still saying you should take all the camps. You're not a champion like Xin or Graves where doing Raptors red and then crossing to your side is good. You're not really playing that kind of champion because you're playing Skarner, right?
It's funny you're saying that because I think that is exactly what is going to happen.
I mean, there are some cases if you have the correct information that like you have this warded and she does like blue and then you see her walking in and you just finished red and then you can take like QE. But again, you're Skarner, right? QE. You want to just hit level 3 and then you can decide on what to do, honestly, after you hit level 3. Level 2 is not as, you don't have any kill throw on a Kindred level 2.
No.
Of course,
but it's like it's funny you should say it because it's like I grew up in the jungle playing Sin, so that's my default. So yeah.
I mean, we can see how you make it work. Again, it just depends on info. So what you're gonna do 1, 2, and then cross. I'm guessing.
I think so.
This would make more sense now if you do that to start red. But again, you're playing for like, to be honest, playing for jungle gap this game. Okay, so this goes to my third point, right? It's a Rakan versus a Braum. Is this like a very aggressive, volatile lane? Is it easy to kill these supports?
No.
No, it's not.
Very hard.
It's very
to kill
annoying.
these
It's very
supports.
hard. These are the melee support. This is like the category of melee support that is very hard to kill.
Yeah.
Right? So in this game, I actually don't hate playing for jungle gap. It kind of just sucks that we're playing Skarner to do it. But you still can,
Okay.
right? You can still flex around. Don't think because like, yeah, it doesn't make, you don't have as much kill threat as a Graves or as, you know, a Xin Zhao doing this. But you can still, you should still do it if you think bot lane is just a nothing lane.
Yeah.
And
Like,
again,
I'm also thinking,
yeah.
yeah, instead of like, I don't think I necessarily was thinking like kill threat. I was thinking more like protecting camps. Like I'm winning right now, so if
Yep.
I can keep her from taking any
Still,
of my camps,
what you're doing is still good. This isn't like,
Yeah.
you know, this is still like, it's just another play. And this is where you just have to assess. Like your bot lane leashing you is almost another reason. Also, yeah, don't be scared. Shouldn't run this way. Run, pull it right. Pull
no,
it towards.
I don't think I take it. I think I see.
Oh,
Kindred
okay, this is really bad. This is
Yeah.
now this is not good. Okay, you
It's not
leaving
good.
you love Raptors as Skarner. Okay,
I
so
love Rapt.
this is really bad because like
Yeah.
remember there's a stalling period. This is already a huge win. So if you do 1, 2, don't show, then he starts the Raptors and you come here, boom, that's good.
True.
Remember that
True,
there's a
true,
stalling period, right? There's a period where he
I
still
see
has to
that.
take the camp. He still has to start your camp. He still has to run. So you don't have to be here waiting for him and just AFK
When
here for
he-
30 seconds. Remember, whoever starts the camp,
Oh,
just,
that's the
if you
point.
go start your Raptors now and he comes here, he wins this.
That's a really good point. I think yeah.
So you want to let this, you want to have a little bit of a buffer period. I mean, this is
Yeah.
just, I mean, never in a million years here, for whatever reason, am I preemptively moving here rather than just pulling the red this way and taking this.
Yeah.
Because if you start running around doing donuts, not going to be good.
No.
Especially when you're playing
I
Skarner.
think yeah.
Like,
But like yeah.
my,
As I said, I'm confused here, and I think this is good.
yeah,
I think it's good to have you like.
I would say my idea of Skarner is I am a huge one item spike champion. Would you agree with that?
I completely agree.
So
Hard to do that.
most of my early games as Skarner are literally Raptor start, doing the Raptor clear, crossing back, and getting level 5. This is where most of my success on Skarner came from.
Yeah.
Because number one, I love taking Raptors and Krugs, and if I can do that times 2 in the first round, that's huge. Because I
Yeah.
love taking these camps.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to think. You got to
Just
think.
a bit of a tangent.
Yeah.
How do you feel like that? So Grobs got nerfed.
Yep.
So
The pathing is you have
I would
less.
think-
Yeah, spared.
that the 8 camp is better towards Dragon now, and just being level 5 on Drag, like when it spawns.
It depends on the
Is
game
that
again.
like
In
Yeah,
this
okay, yeah,
game,
sure,
if
sure,
I would not be thinking about like caring about playing around bot. I would 100% do the Raptor start this game and just get my bot to ward here.
okay, sure, yep,
So yeah, you can still do Raptor clear, by the way. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, cross 8, 9, base, come here, dragon spawns first. This is still the same timer.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like before, I felt junglers were prioritizing Grobs a lot more,
Yeah.
especially since it opens up
People on
the
it, like
first
on spawn,
tower
yeah.
feed. But I think dragons are
Well, Grubs were OP, so I think they're both like, it's like balanced now, you know?
yeah.
All right, so let's
I
watch
think
what
they're
happened. Let's watch what happened. Okay, so in this case, right, this scenario isn't even like, it kind of sucks for Kindred, but it doesn't really, it kind of sucks for you too. The best thing that you can do here is you want to surprise her, right? Like if your
Yeah.
play is to do this, you want
I
her
should
to
wait
queue
in
in
the
here,
park. Yeah, true.
right? To make this actually worth it, you want her to start it. Yeah, she has no options this game besides, this is why she's low-key like getting an out here. So you get, with this play, you get double Raptors and then you're collapsing on her while she's taking Raptors.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, right? She would be on it now, and you would be finished with that Raptors crossing like this with Kiana.
True.
And then, boom, she's on it. She uses abilities. Now she can jump away. I know she runs into your mid, right? She gets out. Okay, there's a bit of a skirmish. But, like, her game is almost like, you know... Oh, yeah. Also, yeah, you had to take... Yeah, QW obviously is... Depending on what you want to do. Yeah. So, like, you and her are just even now in farm. Even though you had a massive start.
Yeah, I had a massive...
So that red buff that you took... Look at the camp tempo. You're on your second camp halfway. She's on her second camp halfway. Yeah, you did blow her flash, which is, like, big. But massive lead into even tempo and farm.
Even tempo, yeah. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Yeah. It all makes sense.
Yep. Okay, so let's keep watching. Yep, and now you're doing the path that doesn't give you 3 after 3 camps as well.
Yeah, that was...
So I promise you, like, if you... Like, you are in a better game state. Like, does this make any sense? You're literally in a better game state here by just doing nothing. By just clearing your camps like this down.
Completely.
You're in a 100,000% better game state.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I
obviously, you're gambling to kill her, right? Like, that's the idea, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's what you should be about here, remember. It shouldn't be about, oh, secure my camps.
No.
It should be about farm efficiently while, okay, I still have time. Like, for example, let's just put you in the example that you start her here, you kill her, and then you start here and you see her running in here while you're on red. It's already gone. It's done. You crossing here is a mistake.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think, like, my initial thoughts and like watching it back and it all makes sense. Like it makes perfect sense. I think my intuition was telling me to take the gas off her pedal. So, like, sacrificing my own gameplay for her to also be miserable because I'm stronger with no gold than she is with no gold.
That's kind of like, I see what you're saying.
But I take agency from my own gameplay.
Yeah, you're just saying, okay, let's just both not have agency and leave it up to our teams. Why would we ever want to do that? I've thought about that before as well. I think I had a game recently like that, actually, where I was doing that. I was playing Jarvan and I was just perma invading enemy jungle, but we were just both underleveled. And it was just like, okay, well, I hope my team wins.
Yeah.
But here even, like, yeah. Also, when you're on the same side, like, I didn't talk about this, but you shouldn't skip your Krugs here. Because, like, you kind of know...
No.
Did we see her here? We did, right? Okay, let's see. I think this is a case where you shouldn't. Yeah, you see her here. She's never taking your bot side, even after you take red Raptors.
Yeah.
The ward dies.
I don't remember why I don't do Crocs.
Still have wards here. Bot side is completely safe.
I think I should just do Crocs into red and then run.
It's
down.
almost like Krugs into. It's almost like Krugs into base, honestly. Like, I think that's like low key Krugs into base into run to like her bot side. You probably won't get it because you don't have the tempo for it. But it's almost better than this.
Than this, yeah. I was. That's
really
like
a valid
lost.
base timer maybe, but obviously it's still the whole start. Yeah. Okay, she's here now. Yeah. So again, that buffer period of her doing camps, you could do Krugs, and then you're just starting wolves now.
Yeah.
Okay,
an item.
Let's move past. Here, okay, we see Kindred topside. Means her Krugs are up. We should go check that straight away. You gotta try and even though this is like looks like something. I mean, it depends how Kiana plays. If Kiana has good mechanics here, she can like use flash, EQ, then you will be able to kill. But it's all based on Kiana here. She doesn't.
But yeah. What I didn't see was him prepping the shadow behind the turret. So like he knew something was up.
Yeah. Okay. Now I should just greed, take Raptors, and then base. Okay. Let's see. Kindred could be anywhere at this point. It doesn't really matter. hard to track at that point. I mean, you could probably say that she's clearing up after killing top. Okay, we trade. Let's keep watching.
Yeah. Oh, this one hurts.
Jumps over, steals. It's fine. It happens.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to invade here though.
Nope. That was emotional.
Very emotional. I think you checking here is fine, but there's a 0% chance invade. Because you know she's on this side. This would be good, crossing the top scuttle. And then you're going back for your top side camps.
I see that.
It is good to think jungle 1v1, right? Have a little bit of an ego. But you also have to...
I'm just getting smoked. Yeah.
You also have to think that people are better now as well.
Yeah.
You're not just going to roll over people. Not to say that you shouldn't have confidence, but yeah, you get what I mean.
Yeah, I understand.
The game... At Challenger, the game is not a jungle like 1v1. For example, in competitive, the game is not a jungle 1v1. At higher levels, it's more about your understanding about the lanes, the timers, what your job is. So what would you say your job is in this game? Let's just talk, let's talk about that for a second. Like, what is your job
what my job?
loading into this game? How do you win?
I think my job is to, first of all, one major advantage our team has is we actually have the ability to face check. So I can take up space to create I can create room for my assassin and my ADC to play. Secondly, I think my job is to hold Gwen and set away from my Caitlyn.
As in like in a team fight?
In a team fight.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, more generally what my job? Yeah, anything.
Like, anything. Like, I'm just hearing your thoughts just on the champions in this game, your champion in this game. That's what I'm asking.
And then I think again, and that comes back to my intuition on how to play versus Kindred, even though like all the things she said made sense, but like in the bigger picture, what I was doing was my job is to like keep the gas of their pedal, because if they don't scale, we just beat them. I think they only have Gwen. I think that's OP.
Yeah.
Into us.
So you would
even
say...
if Kindred scales, we just kill him. Like we have Wukong, Skarner.
Yeah.
I don't think Kindred is ever a threat.
Your team comp is 20 times better. Their team comp has to work on random things, random chaos, I would say. Plus Gwen like getting 6 scrubs and maybe split pushing and destroying Wukong in the side lane, which is very possible to happen because I'm pretty sure Gwen is good versus Wukong.
Gwen is really good into Wukong.
Yeah.
That's at least his take.
that's how you're battling this game. You're battling this game. Okay, your own win con for your champion is obviously, like we said, I would be thinking, okay, I'm just going to become Thanos at Dragon, get 4 dragons, have Thornmail on Frozen Heart, and there's GG. That would be my, like, if I were to ask myself that question, I would say I'm going to become, I'm going to try and become Thanos with items because my build this game can be really good. So I'm going to really value just farming and getting dragon, or like farming. I'm going to, most of my free tempo, because it's Gwen, I'm not saying that you can never go to these lanes, but most of my spare time is going to be spent mid probably, because it's like the only lane that could be something like actually matters if one or the other snowball.
Yeah.
So my eyes would be mid, but my idea would be me become as strong as possible. Like, this is a game where you should have like 70 CS at 10 minutes. I never, you know, I always say, I never think about, you know, you should have a certain amount of CS, but this is a game where just nothing much is going to happen.
Yeah. I see what you
become Thanos and fight dragons, because that's what your comp is really good at.
Yeah, so if I'm understanding you correctly, like our game plan, because our comp is like what it is, it's really, I think our comp is really strong.
Yeah.
So our way to win is to play the structure and their way to win is break up that chaos. Structure.
Exactly, perfect. Because what is Zed gonna do in a team fight? What is Kindred gonna do in a team fight? What is
Yeah.
Gwen gonna do in a team fight against these champions, against you and Rakan?
Yeah.
They can't do anything. The only way they're gonna win is if the game is chaos. Zed is killing your Kiana or your something in the side lane. You know, Gwen is split pushing, getting some. Kindred is getting her marks. Random fights break out. Kindred, Braum kind of thing. That's how they're gonna win.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see.
So-
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like thinking about the game in this sense, how do these champions interact? Especially when you play champions that are like, you know, the structured. I would consider Skarner, Vi. I would consider these champions like the more structured kind of champions.
Yeah.
I know you can play like
I
a
was gonna
psychopath.
ask you like. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, do you because I was thinking like when you were saying like our way to win is become Thanos at Dragon.
Yeah.
And play like structured. I'm
Yeah.
like, is there ever a scenario where Skarner doesn't want to do that?
Well, it depends
So,
on
like,
your. And it also depends
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
rest of your
sure,
champions,
sure.
right?
Like I like the idea, I just never thought about it.
Like
So like
there are,
I didn't.
I could tell you right now, there are some games. Again, I would say most of my games early are farming, like having good CS. This could just be obviously personal experience as well. But most of the games where I try and be really active early, I just turn into like a nugget who just dies, right? Some games when I hit Heartsteel though, I start being really active. Like my CS per minute drops substantially because I do just want to fight perma. Like if you are
see
Heartsteel
that.
Thornmail, I am contesting everything. I'm not trying to like go for Skarner CS world record. But for the early game until I'm there, yeah, I play pretty structured on Skarner.
I see that completely. I actually, when you're mentioning it, I think my. Yeah, I think I take over mid games more than I do
Yeah,
like
because
early games.
that's what Skarner does.
So, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So like his early gank, it depends. Like sometimes it's really OP. Like for example, you're on the blue side here and you do this bot lane gank. Like this gank from this wall, I feel like is OP. But when you're just using E and people see it, especially when you're versing better players now, it's not a good ability. Like you saw like in the mid gank, right? You did do it over the wall. So that is one really big thing that I learnt from Canyon. Eing like through a wall and then appearing, even though they see you, is pretty OP. So using walls for E, Eing just are you ever gonna hit an E just straight in a lane like this? You're never gonna hit that. So like, yeah, he's aftershock or grasp depending. His level 3 gank is pretty strong. He has some OP abilities. Tanks are generally OP early game. Yeah, that's just what I think. I think 1-2 items Skarner, you're just it is about getting that Heartsteel and ending despair and then just taking over. It is about that.
I think you're completely right. I think he's the perception of Skarner is a bit wrong. I don't think he's really good at ganking early.
Yeah.
Because if you fuck the E up, you're just dead. You cannot get up.
Yep.
So if I ever try to gang like Ash Braum, I think I just die.
I mean, he is very similar to Jarvan, right? Jarvan has an OP EQ ability, but it's also very one-dimensional. So like, if you miss, you're inting, or like if you miss, you're useless. However, Jarvan and 1-2 items is Thanos again.
Yeah.
Right? He's Thanos with Sundered Sky Eclipse or like Sundered Sky Frozen Heart. The champion is so broken. So that's why like when I watch Canyon play Jarvan every game, he's always full clearing. I mean, he's always full clearing on most champions, but literally he always full clears on Jarvan. So same thing with Jarvan. You still can look for ganks, but just know that like your E or your EQ is not great early.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back into this VOD now.
Yeah.
Let's see. So now if we have that in mind, right, I think your kind of decisions this entire game could be, you still got Dragon, right? So you still have that. Actually, you should have Dragon.
No, they got Dragon. I should have got Dragon.
Yeah. It's like the idea is still good.
Yeah, this is to deny feats. So that's the only reason I'm ever in here.
Let's see. I think you should accept this is gone. I don't think you should care and tunnel too much about denying feats. I don't think you should worry about it. I think you should just consider it gone.
Yeah, they already have it. They already have it.
Yeah, accept it. Accept it.
No, I mean they got the feats. when I do this.
Oh, right.
They got the tower.
Yeah.
So it's already done. Like
Yeah, I mean,
in my head, I
if-
didn't think it was.
If I'm
but
going to
yeah.
be completely honest with you, I do not think about feats to this. Like, I've had so many coaching sessions where people are tunneling on feats too much.
Yeah.
I swear to you, I don't know if this is just me being like bad. I don't consider it in a game. I just, okay,
No.
if we have it, cool. If I don't have it, I'm not going to like die or burn my flash for it, right? I'm not going to like, I'm not going to like cope here. Like, it's gone. Your Rakan got chunked, he based, he does no ult. There's no chance here. So just like take your Croaks, take your Raptors, and then move on to the next play, which is going to happen somewhere around here.
Usually, I don't care either. I don't know. Like this Kindred got in my head.
I think so, yeah.
That's my like it's my mental block champion. You know?
Yeah, I mean, this is where I'm saying you need to know when is your time, right? You need to know also how Kindred works. Like, Kindred is not I don't consider her like a farming scaling champion, especially when you're versing a Skarner. If you pop up, if you turn up to a dragon and you have Heartsteel Thornmail and she has Triforce Collector or Triforce Kraken even, you are a better champion than her. She has to snowball. Or she has to be really good into your comp. She's actually not bad into like Kiana, Wukong, right? But when it's like an overwhelming dive champions, she can't play.
Yeah.
If Wukong ult is on her, if your ult is on her, if Skarner ult is on, if Kiana ult is on her, if Rakana's ult is on her, this is too much for her. So they are kind of playing like the kite back comp, like kite back. You guys are going to engage. They're going to try and kite back Kindred ult, Braum passive. So they still have a chance to win like that, which you should also understand, right?
Yeah.
If you dive and misplay, then they can actually win with their comp because that's how they work. They're a kite back comp. You guys are more dive, even though you have a Caitlyn.
Yeah.
All the other champions want to dive forwards.
Yeah.
A dive comp versus kite back comp.
Yeah.
So we should already. Like, where should we be right now if we didn't do that?
Yeah, we should be on bot side.
With Rakan here.
I should be on Rakan. Yeah.
Killing Ashe.
Killing Ashe.
And taking Dragon.
Carbon Drake. Yep.
So yeah, what were you gonna say? Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was thinking like I think this early game, like it makes like a ton of more sense now. So I don't know if we should look at some fights because I think I messed up some fights.
Let's look at some fights. Yeah, let's talk about when you get to that point then, right? That Thanos point.
Yeah,
and let's talk about like how it's even playable for them and how you should play. Okay. So we get another dragon here. Let's just go to like
we lose a fight there around dragon. That one.
Oh, this one. We lose that. Oh, right here we lose dragon. Okay. So this is going to be back to the thing I'm talking about before. If you guys botch the engage. Okay, Wukong has TP. That's good. I don't know why we're trying to get so much vision over the wall. We don't need to go this deep. I know this is not just on you, right? It's a team game. You guys don't need vision here.
No, I agree.
Right? All you need is like over wall wards, right? So, you know, I'm not coaching this for Khan, but all you need is like, you need pink here, you know, some pinks. Obviously, these are really good pink spots. And then only you need wards like over the wall. This this is a hard bush to get control of. Yeah.
And I should like, so what do you think? We pull back and I position on the, in the pit, so if we jump over, I just,
Dragon is spawning in, 5 seconds. Yeah. So what do you, okay, tell me what's going to happen after Caitlyn pushes this mid wave.
Caitlyn pushes mid wave, either Ashe or Zed is going to have to answer it, or else they're just bleeding a wave, which is a win. In and of itself.
So just do nothing.
Do nothing.
Sweep vision. I think it's important that you sweep here, so you could just almost like E into here, honestly. You could walk this way and blast cone out, so you can do like small jobs, clearing vision. But we're never looking to fight here. For you, as Skarner. The most important thing is the dragon, right? Okay, tell me how where are they going to get in, right? They have two options. Option A here, get in this way, or option B here, get in this way. So you want to fight when they get to this part here. You want to be eating over this wall. This part here, eating over this wall. Too deep.
Yeah.
Caitlyn's not going to be able to follow this. It's just going to look bad. Wukong doesn't even have any good TPs here. So like when they do invade and like come in like this, now Wukong will actually have a ward here. He'll actually maybe have a ward over the wall here.
Yeah. Let it marinate.
Them come in. Let them come in. Yeah, if Kindred wants to jump over the wall, okay, obviously like that is a scenario. You can pull the dragon out as well. Then when she hops over, your team can be kind of like ready for it. So dragon's pulled. Dragon is getting taken here. You have wards over the wall. Enemy team starts coming in. You decide, okay, is this a finish or is this a turn? Oh, dragon's half HP. It looks really good. Wukong TP's here. You turn in here. Boom, 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 boom. Rakan engages off you.
Yeah.
Same thing here.
Yeah. I see that. You played this game a lot, haven't you? Because what you're about to see is what.
Well, I mean, I got a sneak peek, but.
What you told me not to do.
Yeah, why engage here, right? This is.
Yeah. So,
what did we say about both the comps? Both team comps.
Yeah. Kite back versus a clean engage.
Braum, kite back. Kindred ult, kite back. Gwen, Zed, obviously they can dive. They're diving champions. Gwen can always play off Braum. Likes auto-attacking champ. Likes playing off, you know, kind of, she has different styles depending. The only champion here that's bad is like Zed, but yeah, this is too much. Too deep. You were already in a very good position for this thing to happen here instead.
Yeah, I see that. And then we actually want
right now, what's happening? Right now, tell me what kind of style of fight is happening.
What style? I think they just.
Like what is?
I'm not sure if I understand the.
Okay, you guys are all in line here hitting. They're all in line here hitting.
Yeah, so it's like a front to back.
It's a double front to back. Yeah, who do you think wins front to back?
Yeah, Gwyn kills everyone here.
They win front to back. So like the way that you want to think here, when you have these champions, okay, with this is just talking for your like knowledge overall, right? This can still happen.
Sure.
Kiana, like you can't control other people's characters. The way that dive comps typically want to play is they want different angles, okay? Because if you all engage from one direction, what happens? They just get to kill everyone here.
Yeah, they just kill everyone. Yeah.
But what happens when a fight happens like this, where they walk in here? Okay, now Kiana's hiding here. Rakan is here. You're here. And Wukong's TPing here. This is what you see in pro play, right?
Yeah.
Now they're just dead. They just can't play because everyone is coming at them from different angles. Ashe can't play. Kindred can't play. You get a clean engage.
Yeah, this is a good reality check because I was like in the moment I'm like, fuck this guy. I got Kindred in my ult. Why don't we kill her?
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. I was wrong.
But
I was wrong.
Overall as well,
sure.
you just need patience. Like look at the amount of wards. Like Rakan is actually doing like not bad here with wards. You get really good wards for Wukong. So when you're combing with your top lane here, you should be saying here, Dragon is spawning. We're gonna try and get you deep vision. We're gonna pull. Get ready to TP behind.
Yeah.
Like get ready to TP behind would be like your call here. So
yeah, you
also should probably have some pinks, right? Okay, you die here.
I should have.
Could you buy pink? You buy this, and
I could buy pink.
You buy pink. Yeah, buy pink. All right.
Yeah, that's
pinks.
That's the next thing. I need to get that into my like habit.
Yeah, well, we said, right? How are we gonna? We're not gonna win the game as Skarner by killing Gwen in side lane.
No.
You're gonna win by like same with your Wukong, right? Same thing here. You're gonna win by these situations, these small details.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. Yep, we should have pinks.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it hard for the enemy. What's happening here as well? Like they're losing a wave already.
Yep.
So you're also in no rush here.
Yeah. I think that's the big one.
So last week we were working on like not bodyguarding the objective. It's the same kind of thing again where you just need to have more patience.
Yeah.
It's a slow bleed here for the enemy. Think about enemy's perspective. Okay, watch. This is enemy's vision. Guys, we're gonna contest dragon. Okay, we're trying to get some vision here. Okay, cool. Damn. Okay, we got a ward in here, so this is why we need pinks, right? If they don't have this ward, if you have a pink somewhere, they don't know. Oh, have they started? Have they not started? Oh, guys, I gotta get midwave. Can you guys don't fight? I gotta get midwave. Oh, okay, we're fighting. Oh, he's going in. Okay, Zed is actually on midwave here. So like, low key, it could have been. I mean, they just win 4v5 then, just because of the way their team comps play. Because you play front to front. And now look at Caitlyn. Guys, I'm helping. Right, so it's not too bad, but like, you had the game.
Also, what
Look at their vision here. They only have one ward here. They're walking in
Yeah.
blind here or here if they walk in.
True.
But yeah.
Also, I didn't read my team's body language very well. They were actually going backwards when I went in.
So this is the same thing we talk about with Vi as well. When you play Vi, same thing with Skarner a little bit, because your E ability is really long range. When you QR as Vi, you're like 10 meters away. I mean, you have a Rakan in this game, which is kind of lucky. So you even have like a really good engage. It doesn't... Okay, Kindred not dying is like kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Like, actually now when I watch the fight, I don't think you should even get this on Kindred. So it was pretty good that you even got this. If you miss this, you're just you're super inting.
Yeah.
Right? If Kindred actually hopped.
Like yeah.
But it was actually kind of unfortunate.
In my head, what I see here is like Kindred and Ashe inting on me.
Yeah, Kindred dies and then the fight plays out. But if you don't one-shot Kindred here, very bad. Again, the same thing I say, right? It doesn't matter whose ult it is, to be honest. But someone has to force Kindred ult. But you use 2 ults. You use... Actually, is it 3 ults?
I think we use...
The Kiana ult comes out. Oh yeah, 3 ults here. But Kindred's an ult.
Yeah. Yeah, but Kiana ults into...
Kiana ult was really bad.
The
Kiana ult was very, very bad. But yeah, like the small details don't matter too much.
Yeah, I think that's fight mechanics, because I think the main point is what you made before.
Giving you the best chance possible.
Why do this?
Yeah, give yourself the best chance possible. It's this fight for you to win. Maybe it's like 50-50, right? If Kindred died there, I could easily see you winning. This fight is 50-50 in this location. In this location, it becomes like 80% win.
Yeah.
So you got to choose which fight you'd rather, and that also just again comes from what kind of comps is it.
Yeah. Well,
right, look at Ashe here. This is great for Ashe. Ashe loves this. Look at all these people in front of her. Only Wukong's on her, but now she's getting Braum passived. Okay, I don't know. She's ignoring him for some reason. So even still, the worst possible thing happened, and you guys still almost won. So okay, this fight is actually never mind. It's not 80%. It's 100% win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I think you're right. Yeah.
Let's keep watching a few more fights, just from your perspective now, what you can do better. Unfortunate. Wait, I need to watch from red. I was wondering what was happening.
Yeah, I got Ashe arrowed.
Okay, Ashe arrow. More patience again with your ult.
Yeah.
You can wait for your E. Like you know that this fight is going to be kind of slow because Kiana's coming in from the side. So like this playing slow here is good. Just be in front of Caitlyn here. Just keep running forward. Be in front of Caitlyn. Okay, it sucks that you used your E right out of base. I think. You also have flash too, so you're gonna have a better chance to like flash ult here.
Yeah.
Just patience.
I think,
You need to have more finesse. More poise. There's times to be patient, and there's also times to pull the trigger. So
I remember this just Ashe tickling me for like the entire fight.
So tell me, why does Skarner counter Kindred?
What? Okay, so you have like 2 abilities to take her out of ult.
Yes,
and you can
that's why.
CC Pain here for.
That's why. So your ability to know when Kindred ult is also up here, you should be considering that all the way back here when you used your ult.
Yeah, sure.
Right? You either use it to CC lock one shot before she can ult, or you're using it at this exact moment here.
I think you're right. Yeah.
All right. Right here, boom. You're using it. You're pushing it out, or you're using it on multiple, whatever you can.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll watch this last fight and then we'll stop the VOD. We'll look at the Wukong one.
Oh.
Okay, you guys are late here. Wukong has TP. He also has a really good TP ward. When you're talking to your top laner about fights, when he's playing champions like this is a great ward.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Great ward for him to TP and find an angle from behind. When you're playing diving champions, you want to come in from multiple angles. When you watch Worlds, people are like the Boromir is like looking for wards here. If this Brom is because this is how OP a TP ward is here. Like blue side team here is freaking out about where are the wards here. Like enemy, like this Rakan in Worlds is trying to find ward positions, like sneaky ward spots that they won't find.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do here. So
that
when
makes sense.
you have your top lane here, right? Him pressuring is good, but you can also say here, right? You guys are not on the same page here.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not
Right?
at all. No one is.
Yeah, no one is. And are you, again, you're rushing too much. Is there any danger of them taking dragon here? You see the health, right? We're red side. We even have a ward here.
Yeah.
Full health, 11,000 health.
I'm like, yeah, I think in hindsight, what my team is doing is way better.
Yep,
I don't
it
know
is.
why I was like, we kill Kindred or Gwen here and we just insta win, because Ashe is a freebie and I don't think they can ever help her.
Ashe is really trolling good. Yeah, when you're running out of base here, the fact that you have a ward here, you have to value this more.
Yeah.
This ward is so huge, like because it gives you the chance, right, to decide.
Gives us the time.
It gives you the timer. Yeah, it tells you when you even have to fight. So yeah, this would have been huge. This would have been really huge to go on Ashe here.
Yeah.
It's the wall thing too, right?
Yeah. Also, I have Caitlyn to back it up.
Yeah. So we care about dragons, right? But when we have information like this, we don't care. We don't care at all.
Yeah, so patience on the patience on the
look how long it takes them to kill this. Like they're not doing any damage to it. You're just taking free damage right now, and yeah, you probably just die here.
Yeah. Yeah. I make it up. Yeah. I entered the two fights. I think it's yeah, I see it.
Okay, so what's happening in this game? Game plan.
If I remember. Okay, so after our last Wukong VOD, my game plan is always now to get level 6. Don't do anything risky until I'm level 6.
Okay.
And even then, don't. So I'm clearing down. I'm like, I don't get the Camille like Fiora matchup. I think it's very skill based, so I could be clearing up. I just think if Sari gets ahead, we win the game. But it's a hard bot lane to play for. I think no. I remember now. My plan was actually to play for top side here, but Sari runs out of base wanting to play in the top side brush. So now I'm here at 115
yeah,
and can't make one.
This is great. This is great that we're here. Actually, I don't know whose ward was this. Was this your ward?
My ward, yeah.
Okay. What was your thoughts behind this ward before I roast you?
Before you roast me.
Yeah. What was your thoughts?
Let's see. Okay, so the ward in and of itself, I thought it was the equivalent of the Raptor ward on the blue side, so I know what's happening.
Yeah.
But it's very deep.
Yeah, the difference between this ward, right? Well, okay, so you said you want to play around top, which I think is really, really good. So this is actually the game that you can actually play aggressively early as Wukong. Okay?
Okay.
Explain how you can do that. In terms of the jungle matchup too. And in terms of before we place this ward, what kind of game plan could we play around top and also sculpt the game to our favor? Tell me what your jungle matchup's like. What's Wukong?
Wukong smokes
him.
Viego.
Okay, and we want to play around top, right? So
yeah.
Do you see it?
So like I'm scared to get this wrong now.
No,
but
it's fine.
I'm thinking
I'm not gonna roast you, but like just think.
Yeah, you can roast me.
Think about it.
So like
it's probably two things you could do here.
Yeah. So initially I'm thinking like what? Yeah. Split map topside. I think taking his camps.
Yeah, you could do, but that's too obvious.
That's too obvious.
This gives him an easier out. What's a better way than a split map?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't.
Simple, right?
I-
Simple level 3 invade. You ward this. You start red or raptors. You could do either. You could do raptor start 2 and you could do raptors invade even. Okay? If he starts blue. But you are trying, because you were stronger than a Viego, because Camille has no flash, he has ignite, because you even are enduro with your top laner, right? You can use being stronger 1v1 to impact the top, okay? You can use your champion strength in the 1v1 to influence top in your favor. That's what I'm trying to say.
In this particular matchup, I can do the 3-camp invade top side as Wukong.
Well, you also have a lot of information here because you've done this.
With info, yeah.
So you ward here,
I see it.
you leave, you get your team to ward here too.
Yeah, I see the angle.
And now the game's just yours.
See the angle
1, 2, 3, jump over. Or not even, you don't even have to jump over. Like you'll have this ward, you ward it late, he shows up here, or maybe he doesn't start this. So either way, right, there can only be 2 scenarios that happen. Scenario A, he's clearing up, and you fight him here or here. Scenario B, he's scared now and he wants to split map, and you see him on this ward or this ward, depending. And even if you don't see him on this ward, if you don't see him on, if you come in here, right, you blast Skarner over, he's not here. Oh, okay, he took my blue side.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
It even goes further than that, right? If he does like raptors to your blue and you have a ward here, you can just red and just go kill him as well.
Yeah.
So all the options are yours again.
I did not think about that as Wukong.
But this is the scenario where you can do it, because you can use your 1v1 power against the Viego to influence the top matchup in your favor.
Yeah.
This Camille with ignite wants to try to destroy your top laner.
Yeah.
Most likely, if he's taking ignite.
Yeah.
So you just influence that, and now enemy top laner is saying like, oh, jungle gap, I can't play. FF.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't like this ward. This ward is like, oh, Viego, don't come here, I'm taking your blue. So just go here. This ward tells me like, oh, if you're on wolves trying to like fight us here, we're gonna know and we're gonna come kill you. That's what this ward is kind of like telling me, you know? Yeah.
I see that. I think yeah.
I guess it can give you the same information, but yeah, it can give you, it's not like as guaranteed. Okay, you see Viego even here now. Okay, so let's see, can you still do it? You probably still can. You still can do that play. Great ward from your bot lane. Let's see. We said that it's about top, and you say in game, oh, I messed up because now I started red because we did this invade. Watch this.
Yeah,
ward
so I
here,
should, yeah.
right? Perfect. You go and mess him up here.
Yeah.
You influence top, right? So if you influence here, top Camille is crying.
Yeah. But do you think we can do? Okay, so
Camille can.
I'm thinking about
right?
mid matchup as well, because
okay,
I think Yone into Mel is horrible by Yone, and I think Mel just has the distance to influence the 1v1.
Do you think this jungle 1v1 will actually get influenced by anything, or do you think it's going to be a slam, you just win out instantly?
That's
okay, watch, you're
when
running
you say it like
right?
that, I think it's a slam win instantly now. But
you're running here. You could even blast Skarner over on this guy right here. If you didn't want to wait around, you can also just do this, and then just start beating him up.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the thing that's going to happen, right? And I know like it is true that like Camille could, rotate down on you, right? Mel could run over as well. It is like this can't be a scenario, right? This is where like obviously there's some risk to it, and that's also why your ward is kind of important here as well. To ward at 115 here. So then your ward will last until 240, so you can kind of have even more information. Where is this guy at? You can even be patient here as well, and like just wait in this bush and blast cone at a time where I know you're kind of guessing here, but like you need this to be like you just hard win.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's like playing somewhat okay as well. But yeah, that is what you can do. You can make those kinds of plays. You can even start Raptors here and just go take it now.
Okay.
But yeah, he should have a response to that actually. If you do that, he won't see you until you're on blue.
I'm just
Lots to think about, right? But this is something that you can think about as well.
Yeah. I think I'm just thinking about the like
if your top laner is like this, I will say that this would work better if Fiora was in the mindset not to just give Camille free push.
Yeah,
that also makes sense.
That's what I'm thinking right now. Like,
yeah, no, I
think it's scary to invade.
With the way that the lanes were playing out, I agree. So this is also again like something you can discuss. Like, I know that he might not be able to give you the most detailed answer. If this lane is volatile and you win 1v1 against Viego, who wins out on this map?
Yeah, we win.
If this guy plays like a psychopath, right, and both HPs are low, you're winning out on this. So it does have to do with top as well. I do agree. Yeah.
In high but what I'm taking away from it and just like correct me if I misunderstand it, but yeah, so I'm saying in the beginning, I kind of got flustered because Seri moved top, so now my game plan changed.
So now you're like
and then you're thinking, then you're saying, but how can we make the game plan still work?
Yeah, you could. I mean, even if you had the game plan from level 1, you can still have that game plan from level 1 here. But yeah, you could adapt in the moment.
Sure.
I think adapting in the moment is going to be a little more, you saying like, oh, top, can you just like trade like crazy? He's going to be like, no, I don't really want to just in my lane, right? Like, if you guys had the game plan from the start, hey, we're on red side. So that means like, I can't full clear up to you because if I do that, when you're on red side versus blue side, right?
Yeah.
On the side of red buff can always dictate that side. Does that make sense? Because the reason for that is because if you 3 camp and top is playing like psychos, who will get here first?
Yeah, I see that. Yep.
If you're on blue side and bot is playing like psychopaths, who's going to get there first, right? You can't do 3 blue side camp gank bot. That doesn't exist. It's too bad.
No. That's horrible.
So that's what I mean. When you're on the side has red that's close to the lane you want to play through, these are some kind of ideas you can come up with.
Yeah. It's good. I wouldn't have thought of that at all.
But yeah, you beat his ass here. You beat him up. Like that's where you can use that advantage. So let's go back as well. Like if you are blast coning onto him, let's just say while he uses his abilities here, tell me what would happen right now if you're blast coning in on this guy.
Come again.
What would happen if you're blast coning? You jump onto him right now. Tell me exactly what's going to happen as well as in all the lanes.
Okay, so I jump in. We start fighting each other to the death.
Yep.
I think
if you fight,
I would win.
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
And so we're fighting. If Camille moves, Fiora gets free push. If Mel moves, Yone has free push. If I play this smart, I think I can use my W to actually buy time and then make them lose a turn. If that does that make like
it makes sense?
A turn?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The Viego's options
the moment
here,
our minions hit their towers, they have to go back.
Yes.
And then I'm just in that jungle.
So you're just waiting again to re-attack.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
What I think will happen here is I think you will blast cone in. So I was looking for like, how low do you think Viego will get here? Like you will kill him until he has to leave, right? He has to run away. He'll probably flash. If he's really smart, he will probably instantly flash, okay? Yeah. Which he should try and do. He should try and conserve his HP so he can still contest these with his lane diff.
So you're saying how low will he get by me coning over?
Yeah, how low will he get here?
Yeah, like 200 HP.
He'll be very low, right? He already used his... Okay,
if he doesn't flash, I think
okay, kill. So I think, as well, right? You will also be thinking about the camp. So you will also get the camp. So this, as long as you chunk him out, take his camp, and then don't die to Camille move, which is very hard for him right now, this situation is mega win.
Yeah, I see that. I see that now.
Even if you chunk him to this health, you take the wolves, you're probably always getting flash here, to be honest with you. Like, I'm going to be honest, you're always forcing him out and getting flash here. Then you're just waiting again. What are his teams doing? Is his team doing something? No? Okay, come wait here then for him.
Yeah. I see that.
So it becomes very difficult for the enemy to play as well when you're in that situation. You've probably had it as a jungler before, where you get forced out of a side and you feel like, well, if I walk in here again, I'm just going to die.
Yeah. The VOD I sent you last time.
Yeah, exactly. So the best this Viega can do is having a ward here. That's the, if you would ask me what's the counter, that would be it. But of course that ward has to be very late, right? Because this is at like 240. You're going to be spotted here walking. Like, if I'm being realistic, okay, you took this much time to walk to here, so you're going to be around here right now.
Yeah.
Right? This is the same distance. Roundabout. Actually, when did you actually get there? How early were you? Yeah. Okay. It was even, yeah, you start walking and now you start hitting a camp. So yeah, around about this bush right now, coming this way.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm not trying to convince you, but this is like the high impact play in this game.
Yep. Like,
makes it even better if Fiora is like trading a lot.
It makes a lot of sense. I just didn't. Like,
that's good though. We add it to the playbook.
It conflicted with what I thought Wukong could do.
I know it's but so, like I said, in 90% of other games you are just gonna full clear, of course. This is the way you can use Wukong though. It's all about the jungle 1v1 play.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
And now Camille would be toast.
Is one of the 10% games where you can just take over. Yep.
Well, you're the one who told me, right, that you wanted to play top, and I agree with it because this guy has Ignite. That's why I like this play. Yeah. If it wasn't so much about, like, if this was just a random game and you're like, oh, I just want to invade this guy, you could still do it, right? But the what happens after is like the big thing here. Yeah. Like, this guy can't play, right? Because you're just taking these two camps here. Viega is retreating. Camille is like, oh, what do I do?
Yeah. So does this work against like more like better duelists? Like
you're gonna have a harder time versus maybe like a Graves here because he's gonna be able to kite you. You're not gonna be able to do as much damage.
Let's say it's Vi, Volibear, Sin.
100% will work the same. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Volibear, it depends on if they use abilities. As long as they use abilities here, you'll always win.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The reason I'm saying Graves is because he will kite you, depending on if he has like fleet as well, depending on if he actually kept his E stacks here. I could see some annoying trouble here because if he doesn't get low, he can just kite you after you use your abilities. Now you're just here. Maybe you're high health than him, but you can't do anything more.
But yeah, melee fighters.
Melee fighters, you destroy them all.
Yeah.
Right, let's keep watching what happens. So your top was probably like low-key playing weak side because you were pathing away, right? So like maybe he was trying to play pretty reserved, which is good. He's trying to play... Yeah. Okay, weak side timing. Still, it doesn't really look like anything here. As long as Camille...
I think it's...
Yeah. Nothing here, so you just should clear down. Good.
Yeah, and then I use the Death Tempo to get the dragon.
Wait, he died, right?
Our bot line died.
Oh, right, yeah,
so they're back on the map with...
and enemies
items
spacing, yeah.
And Viego has to pass top
here,
now.
He's pathing up. Okay, yeah, good. Should see him in a second. There he is, going up. Yep, lane gets back. The tempo on both bot is pretty even, but you have a big wave here, so it's good.
Yeah.
You probably could have timed it one... Like, I'm going to like pick a little bit here. You probably could have timed it for like one more camp, to do one more camp.
Yeah, I can see that.
Doing it now gives them a small window to stop you.
Counter. Yeah.
But once you do Gromp, there's 0% counter.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because now he wants to go topside. But the reward you can do when you do this is potentially contesting grubs, but it doesn't look like it with how your Yone is moving and you guys are using your tempo here. Like if Yone gets pushed here, there's potential to do play and cross.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so that's the reward. That's the reward of you skipping your gromp. You have tempo to go back to the top side. It just depends on if you think you win, of course, now. Okay, Amelia is here, so we should do what as soon as we see this?
Get out. That's my...
I would either be pinging my Karma to like do something bot, because he's bot, or your Krugs is not spawning for a while. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do. Yeah. You can wait for Karma, sure. I think this is like not bad if you really don't want to base, but...
I can just look...
Yeah. Oh yeah, your Krugs... Yeah, just go do Krugs. Actually, I wasn't thinking about your Krugs. Your Krugs were spawning actually, so you just go do Krugs here.
Yeah. Yep.
Krugs. Back ping your Karma here. It's too late.
Yeah.
Man, I get so tilted. I promise you, when supports move late to somewhere instead of like pressuring something, this is one of the biggest things that's tilting me right now. Like this guy moving to this is so bad. Like, do you not understand this is dead?
Loss. Yeah.
Look at this guy. I'm coming out, guys. Wait, I'm here? Are we doing good? Oh, okay. I'll go back bot. So this is what I also say. Like when Melee uses a move, there should be some kind of trade here. The Sivir should lose plates. The Sivir should feel pressured. What's happening? How's this happening? Okay, I'm ranting. This Karma is...
Yeah. This...
my worst nightmare. So supports...
Waking up in sweat.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about Karmas like this.
But the learning thing for you is when your support is moving, back ping, right? True. The second that you see Melio, right here, big moment for you in the game, okay? Melio is here, Karma is here. Spam ping this tower. If Karma starts running mid, back ping her, ping like you're just not doing it. Ping you're doing, this isn't happening. We're wasting time, and you can know right here that that's happening. Yeah. Trade.
You're right. Yep. I think that's a good point.
So the only point here is accept it and ping your support. Try and control. If she does this anyway, okay, whatever. Let them just do this. Go take your red and Krugs, and at least you'll have some tempo then.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
also it surprised me that that Viego had 2 items. But yeah, he got a double kill.
Yeah, he got kills. You're also pretty weak here as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
he has like 800 gold in you from those 2 kills. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this is level 6, and then I think I do a gank bot, and Sari takes over, and then it's GG.
Okay, yeah. So you also just got dragon too. So like, it's again that thing you can cross, but it just depends. Like you crossing was okay, you checking, but then Melio makes her move, right? So that's it. Yeah. You just gotta hope your Karma has a brain, and then they trade on bot. And if not, okay, we lose it, but we got dragon. Whatever.
Yep.
I'm considering your decision. Okay, so bot starts fighting. I would probably hit Gromp until I see enemy jungle, if I'm going to be honest with you, because you're not going to be a part of this.
No. You're right. What I was thinking was he's coming out of base and he has to be bot side now.
Why can't he full clear down after grubs? Wait, what did he... Wait, he showed here. Wait, was that... Did we see that? Or is this a...
No.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, we have a ward.
Okay, so he just based after grubs then. He bought...
Yeah.
He bought a longsword. Okay, so he's probably clearing up.
So I think I saw that. I don't know why, but my intuition was like he's gonna be there. Okay. Maybe I saw it and like unconsciously.
I mean, this is a small point anyway, but yeah, you shouldn't go there until you see him. Because he's just finishing Raptors now and he's making a decision to go bot or top. So yeah, you did see him on these bot side camps, but yeah, he's making a decision right now. Okay, he made it already when he saw bot start fighting. Yeah. But the good thing is like you have this ward here. So I think that's why also, like you don't have to...
Also a small thing, I think Sari initiating that early was like, he now has time to actually get here.
Yeah, I don't know. The Zeri was kind of trolling too, but this was a pretty big winning play. So, you know, the preemptive move, I'm not gonna. If you have the instinct, then sure, I'm not gonna say anything about it. It's just
No, yeah.
it's just thinking that you're not part of the play. So
But I'm also weak here.
you just want to
Like,
keep
I haven't based.
Yeah, yeah. You also
and,
exactly. You know, you can't afford to keep, you know, hoping something.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't. Yeah.
So
That's one of the.
trading?
I would.
Should we trade?
Mm,
The grubs are kind of like 6 grubs.
what I'm thinking here is 6 grubs Camille sounds awful.
Yeah. You have no ult as well. Ult and 15.
And I have no ult.
Dragon and yeah, dragon will spawn by then. You can choose here, but it doesn't really matter. I think you can choose either. Doesn't matter too much. It's not gonna be like, I would probably say the dragon is better, but can you guys still contest it? No, it's gone. It gets one shot because it's second drag. You try, but
Yep.
Yep. Okay, then we have a cleanup fight, which is good. Okay, whatever. So now you should have downtime. Getting Triforce. This is really good that you're definitely not being involved in this. You basically get Triforce. Now you clear down. Okay, good downtime.
Yeah, and this just turned into a bloodbath from now. But yeah, good. I think the pointers in the early game is good.
Yeah.
Especially the early game plan.
Yep.
Yeah, this is me inting. I do not know what I'm doing here. I'm like, I don't have any
You don't have
bot
anything
camp.
to do, so it's like,
Just
let's see what
touring the jungle.
what can we think about here? Because you do have ult back up, right?
Yeah, but yeah. I'm actually fishing for Mel, I think. So if she shows up, if she walks forward here, so I'm like,
This is okay, but I think
she
you just
goes
didn't. I think you just didn't want to like show here. Maybe I don't know. I think it's okay for you to just.
I don't want to show here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's okay
Wait,
for you.
do they have wards in here? Because I was like, in game, I was thinking, no, they don't.
Nah.
Okay.
They don't.
She just avoided the.
She just cleared the wave and then moved down.
Yeah.
You can like when you have no job, nothing to do, and we'll kind of end on this point. You can just play. I mean, obviously your bot side camps are gonna spawn first. You don't know, like we do now know. Okay, whatever. Actually, what you did is like not that bad, but I think I would just be thinking I want to be ready for something bot.
Yeah, I think you're.
I just want to be
right.
somewhere here.
Yeah, I think you're
So
right.
crossing is fine.
Like going top here felt bad. Like I don't know why it felt
You
bad.
want to
it
be
just
ready
felt
for this
horrible.
lane, right? Because this is the lane that's already showed the entire game. This is where your Zeri
Yeah.
is. Yeah, just doesn't matter how, doesn't matter when, doesn't matter whatever, just get back to here.
Be there. Yeah.
Just don't
makes
be
sense.
topside here. Unless it's like, oh, I'm going to dive Camille and we're going to break tower. Just doesn't look like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The top matchup is like a full farm. Like, yeah, right now, what it looks like with your move is that you want to like do something top, but there's nothing to do top.
Yeah.
So get ready for this.
Yep. Good point. Yeah, I see
And
that.
switch to sweeper too. Start switching to sweeper. That's something that you have to start doing. You control bot side, right? You sweep the wards here. This can be your job right now.
Yeah.
Kill this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mel going this way is a little bit dangerous still, right? Like you have to not just face check because you could get one shot from Mel and Viego, but it's kind of what you should be thinking here. Yeah, because now he's here, you're here. You don't want that.
Yeah. Pink wards and sweepers are something I need to
And
get
then
in
you
the
will
habit
be here
of.
for when this spawns, so you're just here.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, and then I just completely int, and
That's
then.
okay. At least you 1 for 1. Okay, let's wrap it up here.
Like